am sitting here today with one of my awesome agents, Anita, who goes by Anny. Just going to ask her a few questions. Thank you so much for being here today, Anny. Now, tell me about yourself.
Well, my family and I, we moved here to the Chesapeake area about a year and a half ago, and my husband got moved here because of the military, and we have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. And in my previous life, I used to work as a geophysicist, but now, of course, I'm into real estate and loving it.
Awesome. And where are you from originally?
Originally, I'm from Nigeria, but my family moved over here in 2005, and so we've been here for a while now. And we call the U.S. home at this point.
Awesome. So you've been licensed about 4 months.
Yes.
And you have your 4th listing going on the market next week. You already have 2 buyers who are under contract also. What would you attribute all your great success to?
Well, Michael, I've been doing everything you've been telling me to do, basically. So most of what I've been doing is just doing the lead generation activities. My schedule every day is, doing lead generation and then doing follow-ups, and then of course with the open houses that I've had the opportunities also to be part of. So my whole idea is that I am building relationships. That's what we've been talking about, right? Every week,
Absolutely.
Building relationships. And so when I pick up my phone and I start making those calls, I am looking at the end goal, which is, a long time relationship with whoever is on the other side of the phone. And so just being able to interact with them and help them see the value that I can bring into their home buying process or their home sale process. That's about it, really.
Awesome. I love that answer. Well, what lead sources have you been using to generate leads or to generate listings?
So I reach out to for sale by owners, the FISBO, and also expired listings as well. So those are and then of course open houses. So those are the 3 things. I'm using the CRM that we have here helps me to keep everything in place. And so being able to track, my leads, that's very important for me, and being able to make notes of what their needs are, and, it makes the follow-up easier for me.
Awesome. And I would like to point out that, of course, 2 of your listings are from for sale by owners. Even though we're in a really strong seller's market, you still had awesome success with that. So how many other brokerages did you interview with before you decided to join Peak Realty? I
actually spoke with a lot of brokers. I spoke with about 6 other brokers before I decided to sign up with Peak Realty. And for me, I always try to be thorough. I want to know everything about the process. And as a new agent, one of the things that I really wanted was to have a broker that will have this one-on-one relationship with me. But speaking with a lot of the brokerage, it seemed like I would have a mentor that was not the broker himself or herself. And being that I never got to speak with that person, I don't know who I'm going to get to mentor me. I didn't want anyone to just throw someone at me. And when I had my interview with you, you said you were going to be my mentor. And I knew I was speaking with you. I already could understand what kind of person you were just by my interaction with you. And so that was one of the reasons why I decided to go with a smaller brokerage that I felt I would have that one-on-one with the broker. And also another thing was the many costs that was going to come upfront, out of pocket in a big brokerage. I just couldn't imagine myself spending all that money upfront without any return as yet. Right. I have friends who actually went with some big brokers, and eventually they had to go with a smaller broker because they weren't making any money, but they had to bring money out of pocket every month. And I didn't want to be in that situation either. And also just in the value that we had here in general, I thought there was nothing they were going to offer me that I wasn't going to get from going with you as a broker. but I saw that on the negative side, I would have to be putting a whole lot more in and probably not getting as much out going with a bigger broker. And so I decided that, yeah, you would be the best fit for me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm very glad.
No, thank you.
So far, how has your experience been at Peak Realty?
Well,
happy with your decision?
Yes, I'm very pleased with my decision actually, because I don't feel like as if, you know, I'm not breaking the bank to, you know, pursue a career. And also, I can speak with you anytime. Michael, I send you text messages at 9, 10 o'clock at night. And it's interesting because, you know, I will say, you don't have to respond right now, but you respond right back. And that's the kind of relationship I'm looking for. That's the kind of broker I was looking for. And so, you know, especially being new in the business, there's a lot of things to learn. And yes, you can learn a lot of things online, but I will honestly say that there's so many things that I've learned just working with you and showing me the ropes. And I've never really been concerned about the process, because I have always known that, you know, when something comes up, call Michael, send Michael a text message. And another good thing about working with you really is that I've noticed even when you're busy and I try to call, you say, call me at, you know, you're very specific about the time that I should call you back. And I think that's good, because that means, you know, I know exactly when you will be available to listen to me. So yeah, but so far so good. I'm very happy with my decision.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. You know, I really appreciate your time, and I appreciate all the compliments, Anny. And thanks again.
Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you for having me.